What up? What it do? It's time for the end of day report with yours truly, Dex the Algo Capitalist, aka the Vulcan, coming to you live from PulseWaveTrading.com, home of the world famous PulseWave price trigger reports that we place in your hands before each trading day. All right. So first and foremost, apologies. Couldn't do an end of day yesterday. I have been swamped here trying to do a lot of things, but you don't care about that. All you care about is these reports, right? So let's jump right into it. I am pressed for time tonight, even though that's why I'm starting late. So we're going to knock these reports out. If you miss anything, all you got to do is rewind the video at the end and watch it. All right, let's jump in it. No order. Everything's already been pulled up. So what I got pulled up is what I got pulled up. I saw all of your recos in the live chat. I've already put those charts up here. So no more charts, no more requests. We got what we got. We got a full plate tonight. Let's jump right in and let's knock this out. All right. All right, here we go. Thanks, Thomas. I appreciate that, man. Good looking out. And what up to everybody in the live chat? What up, Mark? What up, everything? What up, John? What up, everybody? All right, here we go. First chart is GBTC, the ETF for the Bitcoin. As you can see, this market is taken well off. It is just really moving sharply higher off of these rally alerts that you ignore at your own peril. There's a gap, though, that needs to be back and filled. But for where we are right now, the market is looking solid. But just remember, though, I don't think it's going to necessarily have another bar like this or like this right now, like up here. I think you're going to start sideways and pulling back to fill this gap. Reason I think that's because the trend line support is smack dab in the middle of the Kumo cloud. We need that to come up out of this cloud. All right. So for now, looking good. Just don't get too excited just yet because of this gap. All right, next thing we got is the Spanish Mountain Gold. All right, and that ticker here is SPAZF. All right, and as you can see here, we got a crash alert. It had a nice pop-up here, but never back and filled on the gap. You've been really riding the rally alerts nicely. Nice riding, right? You got the one crash alert here where you got some production on, just a little bit of production. Now you got another one, so it's looking like you're getting more production coming here because you got to fill this gap way down in here. So I think that is in order right now. So just watch out for the crash alert for tomorrow in this stock. All right, the next one we have here. Oh, snap. I forgot to push the screen share. My bad. My bad. How could I do that? See, I'm tired, man. I've been in the lab. My bad. All right, here we go. Sorry about that. All right, so here is Golden Minerals. Golden Minerals, AUMN. All right. This one here is getting downside production from the crash alert. It obeyed the trend line support so far. However, we're still expecting more downside if you do not get a technical bounce tomorrow. All right, you are in corrective phase territory. So right now, you're already at the initial target of the crash alert. The next target is going to be down here at the top of the Kumo cloud. All right, so that's that one. All right, so all right, the ones that you didn't see, let me pull back up the GBTC. What was the other one? I don't remember the ticker. It was GBTC. That was the first one I did. What was that other one? Spanish Mountain. Is that what it was? Spanish Mountain. Okay. All right, so let's see. Spanish Mountain. Let's see. Oh, okay, I see it. All right, I see the ticker in the live chat. All right. All right, gotcha. You know me, I get rolling. All right, man. All right. Okay, you say so. Zoe, UTHR, HZPN, NET, ADM, and RIH. You didn't see those in the report? All right, thanks for giving me the heads up on that. Give me just a quick second, and I'll make sure that we got data on those. Sometimes I can find them easy. Other times it takes more time for me to do a little bit of digging. Depends on what exchange we're looking at. Okay, so this one is obviously a foreign stock, right? The Zoe, is that Zoetis? Because I have you in a few exchanges. What exchange were you looking for everything on the ZOE? What exchange is that on? Because I see Zoetis, but then I have a Zoetech or Zoetic with a C, and that's on the pink sheet over the counter here on the U.S. market. But I do have a Frankfurt, and I got something DE and BE. I'm not sure what exchange that is, and SG. So get back to me on that one, on the Zoe, on the name of it and what exchange it's supposed to be on. Because I have a couple, but they're spelled differently. New York Stock Exchange. Okay, is it Zoetic International? Is that ZOETIC International? Because I have a Zoetis, TIS is in Sam, and I have a Zoetic, TIC is in Charles. So since you said the New York Stock, okay, that's it. Okay, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. Thank you. Okay. All right. Let me see what the data look like. Let's see what the data look like. Okay, cool. I just popped that in there. We didn't have it, so I just added it. All right, let me see UTHR. Okay, United Therapeutics. Okay. All right. Yeah, so far you're right. The first two you just put on there, that was not in. It's not in. That was not in the system. It's the HZP. Okay, HZP. I'm not seeing HZP. So let me come over here and look at my other spot. Not seeing that one. Hold on. Sometimes the names are changed when they come over on the exchange for me. That's why I ask you guys sometimes what the name of the company is or the exchange, because it just won't come up. Yeah, that P part is still not coming up. As far as have a HZ. The name of the company is Hezong International. Is that what you're looking for? Do me a favor, everything. Do me a favor. On the ones that you just asked for here. All right, I got Zoe and UTHR. I found those, no problem. That's added. But the HZPN, I'm not getting anything coming up under that. So if you could write down, do me a favor, in the live, go to the trading room, write down the name of HZPN, the name of the company. So give me ticker, name of company, and exchange. And then I can, add it. I can go look for it and find it and see what's up. Because that, for some odd reason, it's just not coming up. Oh, you know what it is? You know what it is? Okay, I found it. You know what it is? It was, you put HZPN, it's HZNP. So they flipped the script on you, and it is on the NASDAQ. So I found it. Okay, see, things are sensitive like that, player. If it don't if you don't have it the right way, then it won't pull up. So that's kind of tricky. So HZNP, there you go. Yeah, see, the name helped me. That helped me figure out what was going on with it, because it wasn't making no sense. I couldn't find it. HZNP. Yeah, I don't think this is in the system. Let me see. Yep. Okay, it wasn't in there. So you were right on that too. I just added it. Okay, and This other one looks familiar. Okay, yeah. All right, so do me a favor. Write down what net is. I need the name of the company for NET and the name of the company for ADM and the name of the company for RHI. Do that for me, and then I can add those two for you. All right. Let's go and get this snapping because I gotta be out of here. So here we go. Next, the chart here is the one that we skipped. You didn't see. This is Spanish Mountain Gold, SPAZF. All right, and you see that crash alert here. You saw how I got this production. You see the gap down here that it needs to back and fill. I think it will do that before it can really continue higher and continue on to new highs. All right. All right. Oh, and by the way, for everyone listening to this, if you are a subscriber to the Pulse Waves and there's a stock you need me to add, you can shoot me a message in the trading room. I need ticker, I need name of company, and what exchange you want me to pull from. All right. So, because like a lot of you have you guys are from all over the world. If it's something's traded on in Australia exchange or Canada on the TSX, or if it's if it's in a Norwegian stock, I need to know that because I just can't pull everything up by ticker because they have so many different exchanges worldwide. So it's very important that I know what exchange that is traded on that you want to be able to trade in your region, because I can't assume everything is American. All right, so and this is the other one you missed here, the GBTC, the Bitcoin ETF. See this big gap right here, and see how the trend line is inside the Kumo cloud. We need that to lift up out of the Kumo cloud in order for this to really get the lift off that it needs. So right now the trade is still on the long side, but just be careful of the pullback, and you got a bullish pointer here, so that should be able to lift it back up after it back and fills. All right. Going right ahead now, here's Riot Blockchain, RIOT. We're starting to get production from the rally alert. The trade is to the long side of the market, but like the last chart, we see this trend line right here needs to come up out of this Kumo cloud so you can really get some momentum going, because really all you're doing is range bound trading. If you can't pop out of the previous high, we need to close above the previous high on this run. If it doesn't and it fails, then that's a double top, and then you're just going to drop back down and consolidate some more. So it looks promising. You're in a bull market. You're just not trading like one. So on this one, it's going to be very important to follow the report to a T and do exactly as the PulseWave report says. Okay, Silver Mines, SVL. This is traded on the Australian exchange. I think that, yeah, AX. It's like the ASX. So this is really benefiting from the silver push, but you got gappage along the way. So the last one is going to be probably filled first. Then it's going to have to back and fill at some point and come down and fill this one. The sooner the better. The sooner you fill gaps, the stronger it builds for a trend. So this is it started off great. It's looking like it wants to break out, but just understand you got to back and fill. So the trade is to the long side of the market, but just beware of all of the others, the pullbacks. All right, John Andrews, I see you over there in the chat room flexing. That's what's up. He's saying that he's up on one of the trades from the PulseWave reports. He's up 24%. That's what I'm talking about, man. That's what I'm saying, man. That's that report right there, man. I haven't been playing around, man. I now you see why I've been up late at night. Now you see. All right, so this next one here is Deep Yellow. It's DYL. This is another one, overseas exchange. All right, on the AX exchange, you can see it was benefiting. This upward thrust benefited from this rally alert back in here, right? Okay, this rally alert is what kicked everything off. Then you popped up. You got a crash alert after the back and fill here to close this gap. Didn't get any downside production. Instead, the next day you got that rally alert, and then you got your upside production there. We've created a bullish pointer now, but also we got another crash alert. All right, so Sometimes before a rally, before a market trend can really get developed, you'll get these flip-flopping rally and crash alerts, right? But you won't get any production per se. So you can't ignore them, but you got to pay attention to what you are also seeing. And that's where the reports come in and can be quite handy. So at this stage of the game, what I would be suggesting is you trade what you see and just follow the reports. And the reports should have you on the right side of the market so that you can capture these moves. But you do got this gap down here that needs to be contended with. So before it can really get going, it needs to take care of that gap. Okay, Advanced Micro Devices, AMD. Got a crash alert, got a little bit of downside production today. I think I have more downside coming for you because of this gap right here. All right, you got this gap that needs to be contended with, back and filled, and we need to see the trend line start to come up more so out of this Kumo cloud. All right, with upward thrust. So nice initial leg breakout. Now we got to pull back, base out, and then build the next leg up. So right now the trade is on the long side of the market. Just be aware that we got that pullback coming. All right. Next chart is Intel. So here's what Intel looks like. It had earnings, I think it was after the close today or something like that. All I know is here's the crash alert, right, ahead of all of that. Then here we are down here now. All right, so mad downside production. It gave you a chance to catch this. So if you are a subscriber to the reports, you could have shorted AMD, right? And you would have been filled right here on this day. You would have been filled short right here. And then the next thing you know, you come in over the weekend and the market opens up way down here, gap down with 2 more days in the red. That's how the reports work. The reports alert you to upcoming market moving events before they happen. That's what it's designed to do. So now that it's doing this, what you got to be careful of now is for the market to find a bottom. All right. So if you're shorting it, please move your stops, lock in profit, and then understand that at some point the market's going to back and fill this gap before deciding what trend or direction it wants to go in. All right. All right. Next big story is Tesla, TSLA. So you had this crash alert back here, got just a little teeny wincy production. The market decided to change course. Then you got another crash alert. Market gave you even more downside production and then even more downside production. Then you got a rally alert with a little teeny bit of production. Now you got a crash alert. So market is all over the place, but these 3 tops here showing this downtrend channel is a real thing that's happening right now. This is real. This downtrend channel is real. The trend line at 1200, between 1200 and 11.5 is in play right now. So I see more pullback coming because you got gaps down here along the way. They got to be back and filled. So yeah, this one's coming down, coming down. All right, next one we got here is Facebook. Facebook finally hit that initial target of the trend line support from the main crash alert back in here. It's been giving you downside production ever since. The last 2 days, we got inside type of trading, inside days, and still the market's, flirting with that trend line support. If this continues, the next target is the top of the Kumo cloud at 215. So more downside to come? I think so. All right, crude oil futures still moving sideways, not really giving you a whole lot. You get a little bit of production on the downside, and then the market's just trading in a wide range, doesn't know what it wants to do. So we'll have to wait and see. All right, the US dollar index still bleeding. I told you another leg was coming down. Look how far we have fallen, ladies and gentlemen. Looks like the market's trying to find a bottom now because we do have a rally alert for tonight into tomorrow's trading in the US dollar. So a heads up there. All right, looking at the South African Rand. So the market is trying to double bottom and then pop up. It's trying. You got that upside production from that initial rally alert. Then the market fell down. So right now the question is, where does this thing want to go? I have to call it still on the longs. I think the play is still on the long side of the market, and you have very little downside risk at this point if you know how to use the pop method. Then you would be in a position to try to capture some of this. And I still think the initial target is the trend line resistance right here. Now, if we get up in here and the market starts to fail, you're going to have to use your stops correctly to capture what you can, but it could be setting up for the next leg down as well. So this one, like I say, follow the reports to a T. All right, next you got the New Zealand dollar, the Kiwi. Got a crash alert right here. Trend line support down here is your initial target. So crash alert for tonight into tomorrow's trading for the Kiwi. All right, we got Nat Gas. All right, Nat Gas futures has a rally alert for tonight into tomorrow's trading. Top of the Kumo cloud is the initial target. It looks like Nat Gas is about to get back over $2. Let's not get ahead of ourselves, but let's just call what we see, and that's what we see right now. All right, excuse me, Mexican peso, sticking with the crypto. Got a rally alert for tonight into tomorrow's trading. Trend line right here. Resistance is the initial target for this one. Next up, we got the Japanese yen. Japanese yen giving us that leg down. Now, this is a very, very, very rare chart, rare situation. Market doesn't normally behave like this. You normally get 3 to 5 days before the market gives you production at times. But there's a small percentage of the time when you got to wait before you get anything. That's what happened right here. You got the crash alert, but you had to wait several days before you got any downside production. Finally, the market breaks. You get your downside production. The system was right. It was just early, but it was right. Market gave it up. Those of you who caught that, pat yourself on the back for obeying the rules of the system. That's all you got to do at times, player, is obey. And then you get paid. Obey and get paid. All right, next we got the British pound, pound sterling. Just running, running, running. The play is to the long side of the market until it isn't. Even though you're in a bear market, these bear market rallies can be powerful, as you're seeing right here. This is the rally alert right here. All right, boom. It gave you 2 chances to get in. And then after that, that was it. All right, market back and fell to the trend line support, found that support, and then kept it pushing. More upside to come. I told you, it looks like it was trying to gun for that 130, and that's exactly what it's looking like. All right, the next one here is the euro yen. Euro yen. I think I may got a bad tick in here some kind of way. I'll have to look at this one again. Just give me a quick second here. I think I got a bad tick. Let's see, what was this? 726. All right. Okay, so 123.22. All right. Okay, so we got 122.84. All right, give me just a second, folks, to take a look at something real quick. I didn't see that before. It's looking like the euro yen is not displaying correctly, so just give me a second, because if I can fix it, then I will. Okay. All right. Let's see here. All right, I see the problem. We're going to fix this real quick so I can have the right numbers for y'all. All right. See, that's one thing I like about doing the lives, because if I spot something that ain't right, I can always go in and fix it. All right. Yep, almost done. All right. Let's go ahead and refresh this chart. There we go. All right. Okay, here we go. We got it. We got it popping now. All right. So this one here on the euro yen had this crash alert. Market came down, gave you some downside production, and that's where the play is right now. The market's trying to decide what it wants to do. It is looking like double toppage. All right. So I think the trend line support right now is where this one's going at this point in time. So yeah, this one's not looking too tight. All right, so euro dollar crash alert for tonight into tomorrow's trading. Trend line support is the initial target on this one. It's been wild without a real pullback, just up, up, up. So it is long overdue now for a corrective pullback. Canadian dollar rally alert for tonight into tomorrow's trading. I do believe that the trend line resistance is the initial target on this one, which is right up here around the 136 level. All right, next we got the Australian dollar. No new signal here. The market's just going up, up, up. Follow the report on this one. The play is to the long side for now. All right, the Dow futures, top, right? Top. Had a crash alert. We've been getting downside production almost every day. Trend line support is in play. I think we dropped below 26,000. So let's see what happens. All right, the Russell My Hustle. Same thing, had a crash alert, got somewhat downside production. I think more is coming on the back of this bearish weekly trend momentum reading. Trend line support is in order. Got to put it back down to the low 1400s. Next on the map, we got crude oil futures. Oh, we already did that. That's on here twice. All right, here's the NASDAQ 100. Had that rally alert coming into today. Market gave this a snippet of a production before pulling back. Right now, again, the play right here. The way this is moving now, looks like this is all you're going to get, possibly. So we'll be looking for this one to, if it's going to do something, it's either going to ignore this day here and just push out, or this is the beginning of something else, which takes this market down to the trend line support of 10,100. So roll the dice on this one. I would just follow the report to a T, and it should get you to the right place. All right, the E-mini S&P 500. Crash alert, got a little bit of downside production. I think more is coming. Trend line support 3,100 is the initial downside target on the S&P 500. All right, ZRX, going back to the crypto rally alert for tonight into tomorrow's trading. So beware of that one if you're trading in that market. All right, Litecoin just really showed itself off because of the rally alert back in here. It already hit the initial target, and then it just kept right on going. Even gapped. This right here is what is called a back and fill. So this gap here now has been satisfied through this bar alone. It's not necessary for the market to come back down. It is now back and filled. That's it. That's all you got on that back and fill. It's all that's necessary. Doesn't have to come all the way down. Just needs to come in and fill in the gap. And that's what it did. It back and filled that space. So now it's ready to go. It does not have to come back down. It can keep on right on going to the moon. The play is on the long side of the market. Looking at Ethereum. Ethereum has a crash alert for tonight into tomorrow's trading. Looking like you got to pull back here. Trend line support is probably going to be the initial target, the way these things like to overshoot. All right, next we got the mighty Bitcoin. We got a crash alert for tonight into tomorrow's trading. All right, we'll see what kind of production we get off of this, but usually when we get these, the trend line support, this one's going to be around 9,300 to 9,200. Probably build a longer term base and then back and fill again. It's a wild market. What can I say? It's a wild one. But like I say, follow the reports and you should be all right. All right, ABC, Bitcoin Cash. This trade is to the long side of the market, getting a lot of upside production from the rally alert. So look out above. ADA Cardano has been pretty strong too. Got a rally alert for tonight into tomorrow's trading on ADA Cardano. Trade to the long side of the market. All right, and let's see here. Next one we got is silver futures, which has been absolutely explosive. But now we have a crash alert for tonight into tomorrow's trading. Trend line support back down at $19 is the initial target on the pullback. Next one we got here is gold futures. Gold futures hitting a new all-time high. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Gold hit an all-time high of $2,000. Did I not say it? Did I not talk about it? Did I not say it in today's pre-market pulse scan? Did I not tell you that? Did I not say it? Goldman Sachs talking about some 18 months. I said, ain't no 18 months. No. My initial analysis said within the next 90 days, and I said, really? Probably by the end of the week, the way this thing has been moving, and that's what happened. I said, but if you want to be super conservative, I said, then you can get like 3 to 6 months. We should be it. I said, so that would put us like January of 2021. But when I showed you that analysis on the chart this morning, I said, but the way this thing has been moving, it's been moving anywhere from $50 to $100 a month since December of 2018. And this is where we are right now when I showed you in that monthly chart. So it is what it is, ladies and gentlemen. $2,000 an ounce hit in the future gold futures market today. $2,000 an ounce, taking out the 2011 high. Pause. This is where you're going to get that algo chart analysis. You ready? We've seen this before. We've seen this before. Okay? All right. Once upon a time in 2007, the Dow, the S&P, and the Russell were hitting all-time futures contract highs. This trend continued into 2008. The NASDAQ 100, however, was not participating in the year-long rally. Only the Dow, the S&P, and the Russell. By August of 2008, it became obvious that the NASDAQ was never going to participate and that something was really wrong with the market. I was warning everyone for a year that something was wrong with the market because the NASDAQ is not participating. Well, I'm telling it you again, but this time in the metals. Silver is not participating. Yes, silver has rallied and finally got above the $18 and got all up to $26. That's really nice. But the last time gold was at all-time highs like this, silver was at $50 an ounce. Today, silver is half that. All right, it's half that amount. It's only halfway there. So either silver is going to explode and catch up to gold, or it's not, and gold is going to be alone. If that is true, then that means something else is going on. Something else behind the scenes, and perhaps the rally that we are seeing in gold may not be real. It may be due to something else. It could be a sucker play. The Fed could be pumping it up a little bit, getting everybody excited so that they can make a fortune when they bring it down back down to $600 an ounce. All right, I'm just putting this out here. All right, I hope I'm wrong. I hope it's different this time, but I've seen this kind of market exercise before, and it ended in disaster. Let's hope gold doesn't hit 666 before this is all over with, because that's what happened in the S&P. It hit 666 before the market turned. It actually closed at 666. So let's hope that doesn't happen with gold, because that would be a mammoth of a drop. Okay, so trade what you see. The trade is to the long side of the market, but be aware that this may not last that long. I'm just saying, unless silver can wake up and catch up. Silver needs to rally another $20+ just to catch up. As a matter of fact, silver needs to today already be at $50 an ounce just to catch up and be rocking lockstep with gold. And that ain't happening. Even gold has pulled back mightily from today's intraday $2,000 high. It has pulled back more than $30 since then. Almost $40 pullback from today's 2000 high. That's right. The market got down to $1,963 so far in the overnight market, in case you were wondering. All right. Take heed, take warning. But by all means, trade what you see. All right. You're asking me about Ripple. Did I do Ripple? I thought I did Ripple today. My bad. Let me go ahead and add it up. That's one of the ones we normally do. And for some odd reason, the chart is messed up. Come on, Ripple. All right, there we go. All right, so Ripple has a rally alert for tonight into tomorrow's trading. We got a rally alert in the Ripple. All right, got a rally alert at the Ripple. Rally alert at the Ripple. And this is on the BTC side. All right, rally alert in Ripple on the BTC side. And we got on the USD side, let's see. I normally only do the USD side. What was I thinking just now? But I had to give it to you since I pulled it up. All right, so on the BTC side, rally alert. And on the USD side, we got the rally alert that's been giving you mad, crazy upside production. Trade still is on the long side of the market. Please use your stops to lock in as much profit as you can and obey the report. Do what the report says to do. All right, and that's all we got, man. We got it in today. We came, we saw, we conquered. And remember, bulls make money, bears make money, and pigs get slaughtered. So remember to take what you can and give nothing back. And I'm out. Peace.